I want him to do. He's not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kid? Absolutely, because he's not.
Why are you dealing with a like that?
Son? Do I kill what he do with his wife? Eli?
Young living every day, giving it to you uncut and straight. Now listen, man. If this is your first time watching my video, and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, say you're rocking with your boy. Take a second, scroll down, click on the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Now moving forward, y'all, today, man, the topic is, man, how to know she gave her best to Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm doing a reaction to this aggressive lady on this podcast called Daily Wrap-Up Crew. Let's dive into it.
We have to take accountability.
But that's what it is. It's a difference.
But then sometimes also we have to take accountability because sometimes
I have to have patience.
You gotta understand that sometimes somebody don't mean no harm. People tell me all the time, yo, you so aggressive, like you so raw. And most of the time, majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, I don't mean no harm.
Best intentions.
That's just who I am. But if you taking it like I'm trying to give you harm, I can't do anything about that.
But how many times you heard it's not what you say, it's how you say it?
Absolutely. But even if how I say it, if you're perceiving it in a different way,
it's only but so much I could downtone it. It's especially as a Black woman. I can put on my best Karen voice, but there's only but so much.
Yeah, if you're still understanding it the way you understand it, what more can I do about it?
I mean, you can say it in the camera if you're still bashing us or saying it in a negative way.
No, absolutely. It's still what you're saying. But linguistics, that's why we're talking about communication and learning to do it differently. It's a trial and error.
She's saying because she put on the camera voice.
It's a trial and error.
He's eating me up, y'all. He is eating me up.
I'm really not.
He's not.
He's
holding you accountable. That's it. First of all, it's a trial and error. I'm sorry because we all learn with time. You feel me? If you didn't learn, first of all, I have a white uncle. People don't understand certain pressures you grow up under. That shit make you feel. What the fuck?
We don't clip it.
What? You can, thank you. But you feel me? Certain pressures you grow up under, it makes you feel caught up in a box. I don't have to show up that way. And as a Black person navigating this society, I still have to know to make it clean enough for you to digest.
But real quick, what I'm hearing too from Black men as well, this is why I say certain Black women put Black men in a box, because
we all put each other in a box.
That's fair. But usually when I hear Black women talk about Black men, he either got to be hood, he got to be masculine, he got to be super brolic, he got to be scamming, this, that, and the third.
That's so crazy.
The nigga that's book smart, y'all looking at him like
that's
he
so crazy,
lame.
baby. Yo, if I talk about my ex, then y'all be like, yo,
but
you are nothing like.
To take each other as we are.
And that's not, listen, and that's true. I'm not going to say all, but there are a nice percentage of women in the Black community, right, that give all the chances to the scammers, the dope boys, you know what I'm saying, the street dudes, the bad boys, you know what I'm saying? And then the guys who are intelligent and, you know, educated, they are able to articulate themselves extremely well. Those guys tend to be looked at as like nerds or lame. That's a fact, man. I'm not going to say all, but there is a nice percentage of, you know, Black women who perceive them that way, you know. We'll continue.
Oh, though.
Yeah.
But that's really what it is. Because you can't judge a book by its cover. And that's really what be happening.
Not all women is like that. Some women just want a nigga that's just gonna love you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Not to even, I'm sorry, but I gotta, some females just want a nigga that's just gonna love you.
Describe your ex.
She gonna accept you broke. She gonna accept you living with your mama. She gonna accept you selling drugs. Just love me,
but
nigga.
That's what they talking about.
Describe your ex. Let me hear.
I don't wanna.
Why not?
I can't.
Now, that's where I disagree at. Now, she said they're gonna accept you broke. They only accept broke from certain guys. Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and Chad. If you don't fall within that category right there, a lot of times in the Black community specifically, a lot of those women will not accept you broke.
Kinda just did though. Living with your mama, selling drugs. Like, did I not? Living with your mama, selling drugs.
But so looking back at
now, you see that? Living with your mama, selling drugs. Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone. But if it's the other guy that's intelligent, who can articulate himself extremely well, a lot of times in the Black community, he gets overlooked. And they'll give their best to these guys, to the guy that's probably going to either be dead or in jail. That happens a lot in the Black community. I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times that do happen. I don't want to see no Black women in my comments talking about some, that's not true because I gave my boyfriend a chance. We together now, and he ain't from the streets, and he ain't no Tyrone or no Pookie and Ray Ray. Listen, exceptions to the rule doesn't make the rule. But let's continue.
Looking back in hindsight, looking back in hindsight, are you surprised at the outcome?
Okay. Yes and no. I would say.
I want to know why yes first.
I'm going to say yes. Right. I would say I'm surprised at the outcome because of all the work.
Nigga better now. Gucci's better now.
Ha. But hold on. Ha. But no. But I will say I am surprised at the outcome because all of the work that I tried to put in to make things different. That's why I would say I'm surprised at that. I won't say try to change it, but just try to elevate your life. That's it. Like I did not try to change him. I tried to show him, hey, you don't need to do this because you could do this. Hey, you don't need to be this because you can be this. No, trying to show you the better way of life.
That's changing them.
I'm not saying, yo, you need to do this. No, I tried to literally help because I came from the hood.
Women
I know that, hey, there's a there's a better.
They don't know. Let me just say.
They don't know, friend. So
let me just say. No. I was going into the situation trying to change you. I was going in.
See, what they try to do is, what they want to do is change Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and Chad, right? They want Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, and Chad in the suit. That's what they want. Instead of going out, finding a guy that embodies the qualities that they look for in a man, they try to take a dude, right? Who's not like that, who's don't have the mindset to want to improve himself and do the work as an individual to make that upgrade and be a better guy. And that's what happened. They get their best to this guy and keep on wishing and wishing they can change because, again, like I say, they think they special. They think that they can change you. They think they're going to be that special unicorn woman that's going to be able to do something for you that the other girls couldn't do. But let's continue.
Into the situation trying to change you for the better.
The ladies like
I was going into the situation trying to fix you.
But you hear what she said though? Trying to change you for the better.
But that was her. I wasn't trying to do that. I was accepting him how he was and just hoping, like, hey,
that he would change.
No, just hoping that you would see, not you would change. I want you to see that you could do better.
Do it better.
As a man, you have to know.
You was accepting him for who he was, but you wanted him to see he could do better. So you were trying to change him. But let's continue.
Bro, forget about that. As a man, you should know that, hey, selling drugs shouldn't be your only source of income. What do you mean changing you?
Well, as a woman, you should know that if a guy is selling drugs, he's probably going to end up dead or in jail 9.5 chances out of 10. So you should probably choose somebody else who's more likely to have a bright future, who actually wants you. But let's continue.
As a man, you should know.
Get it off your chest.
You should know.
Okay, but
how much grams are you going to sell, baby? Get a job.
Let me ask you a question.
And as a woman, you should know that you need to get away from that.
Let me ask you a question.
And she did.
Facts.
I tried my hardest.
Let me ask you a question.
And you did. You good.
I tried my hardest.
Let me ask you a question.
So hard.
Can I?
Get the fuck out of here.
She said she tried her hardest to get away. Now, we all know when a woman really don't want you, they will go out their way to make sure that you stay away from them. You wasn't trying hard. Women have varieties of exit plans, strategies to exit. That's a fact. But let's continue.
I gave my blood.
Tried so hard.
No,
what nigga that didn't deserve it.
Let her get it out. Let her get it out.
I lost myself.
Yeah.
To the point where that man said, hey, I don't want to be with you because you need to love yourself more. You love me too much. Stop playing.
You heard what she said? I lost myself. So a man said, you don't need to be with me because you love me too much. You need to love yourself. So translation, when a man tell you that, he clearly don't want you. No man is gonna turn down a woman that he genuinely want to build with and have a family with and tell her that you love me too much. A man said that to women that he don't want. And what she say? She gave him her all. Again, they give their best to dudes who ain't about shit. But instead, you ain't want to give your best to that other dude that was educated, right? That articulated himself very well, who went on in the future to become somebody. That's who you should have been giving your best to, because right now, that's the guy who got his stuff together. But let's continue.
Friend.
Stop
playing with me, y'all.
Friend.
Stop playing with me.
Let her get it
Friend.
out.
Point.
Let her get it out.
Friend.
Let her get it out.
I done spent all my
We
money.
hit-
Help us get that jacket off. Help us. Oh, you got it?
I
All
spent
right.
all my money. I spent all my time.
Ah.
All of everything. My patience, my loyalty, my love, my everything.
Mm-hmm.
My everything was with that man when he was broke.
Okay.
Sending you money for food, sending you
Eli,
money
say
for
that again.
weed.
What you say?
For that man to say,
Nah,
hey,
not yet.
for that man to get back on
Too
his
early.
level.
Don't do that.
For that man to get back on his shit and say,
She's
hey,
still getting it
I
off.
think we need to break up because you need to love yourself
Friend.
more.
Fuck that man.
Not after you spent all the money on my bank account.
Fuck.
Because he did not want you. That's all it was. He was using you. He used you until he got on his feet and he got out of there. He never wanted you to begin with. But let's continue.
That man.
Not after you done took all the love I got.
Fuck that man.
Now you hear the other lady in the background gaslighting her. Just pay attention, y'all.
What? So you can't tell me about loving a black man unconditionally.
So you-
I done love
Wait.
the black man unconditionally.
But see,
I done love the
this
black
is where they
man
about to
Paul.
get us,
I done love
friend.
the black man Paul.
And this
I
is
done
where
love
you
the
gonna
black
tag
man
me in,
Smoker.
friend.
I done love the black man that he didn't have nothing.
Friend, after this, you gonna let me talk.
She's vented.
So please,
Okay.
Tell her.
please,
You finished?
please.
Off your
finished,
chest.
man?
And I did not try to change him.
Yeah.
I stood beside that man. I loved that man.
For who he
I was there for that man.
But
All
fuck
right,
that nigga.
Okay?
All right.
Fuck that nigga.
Let
Nah,
me get my
fuck that
let me
nigga.
get let me
Go
get
off the
let me get my
road
one point in.
No, it's
Fuck
okay,
that
baby.
I just got one point. I just got one
Baby,
point. That's it.
No, I'm ready to go.
It's fine.
I
Fuck that nigga.
I appreciate.
Don't talk to me about
I'll-
love the black
Take that
man.
shit.
I love that black nigga.
We know you
Fuck
do.
is y'all talking about?
We know.
That nigga was broke. Mommy sent you cash apps for weed, nigga. Fuck.
Friend.
Sending cash apps for weed. Pookie and Ray Ray. Let's continue.
He was selling weed. You selling
That's
cash?
my friend. Don't let that.
What are you
He was
selling?
selling air, bitch. He needed some weed. Who was sending you cash app?
You
I can pull it up right now.
she just called me a bitch.
Emotional damage.
Ace, I'm sorry. Never don't. Stop it. Yes,
Where you going?
She gonna take
Where you going?
I'm holding down, friend. I'm tagged in officially. That's it.
Done. We almost done.
Yo.
We almost done.
Best friend, take a
seat.
some water.
Take a
You
seat.
good, baby? We got you.
Eight more minutes.
Friend, drink your water.
Eight more minutes.
Friend.
Drink your water.
Friend.
Drink your water.
Friend,
Drink your water.
She done.
you good?
I'm sorry.
Drink your
But
water.
it's
What you about
like,
to?
I'm sorry, because I try to keep it cool. Because I
Friend.
don't, listen, I done love the black man. I done been here for a black man.
You said
I
that.
done
Got
held
you.
black- I
Friend.
done held down multiple black. I done did jail. I done did what? I
All
done
these
did the
niggas sound like the
upstate.
wrong type
I
of
done did
niggas,
bus
boy.
trips.
Like,
Eli, hold it down.
jail
Wait.
niggas, scammers,
Listen,
drug
I didn't
dealers.
know
Those
that
the
they
wrong
went
type of
wrong.
niggas.
That's why she's healing, not healed. It's okay.
In the NTA.
Friend.
I did all that. I done, like I said, I done
Friend,
did
we
real
gonna
estate
hold it
niggas-
down?
Niggas that done sell million dollar
And we gonna
houses.
get through the rest
I
of
done
the
did
show,
all that,
friend.
baby.
Friend.
Heard that? She done did all that. All them different guys. Them semen demons, boy, them soul ties. I'm telling you. You can clearly tell. Y'all already know the case with that one, man. She been put through the ringer, and I don't mean in a good way. But again, like I said, as you said, hold niggas down while they in jail. That's what she said, right? Hey, ignore the guys out there who got their stuff together, who want you, who want to build with you. Ignore those guys, curb those guys, and sit there and do time with a man in jail, waiting on him to come out and then get on his feet and leave you. Let's continue.
Your flavor.
Look, and look, you know
Sit
what?
right here, friend.
Let me tell you something real quick
Friend.
about the.
Still
Take
Look,
your fucking. I had all
Look.
the type of niggas.
Friend.
look.
Which one you want to pick?
Friend, give me.
I done had all type of ninjas. Which one do you want to pick?
She belongs to the streets.
Fuck that.
See, and this is the crazy shit
All
because
different types.
What-
Don't say crazy.
Black
so, this is
person,
crazy because the ladies will choose two groups of niggas: a nigga that they want to build up and change
So I guess-
themselves, or
She-
a nigga that's already successful to get
Right.
something.
She
From.
said she had all types of niggas.
But that's why.
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
vocal on the drug.
But wait, hold on.
Niggas,
But
like,
how-
No,
However-
Friend.
watch the
The water.
Watch what. She good. She good.
It wasn't. I'm not only vocal on the jail. Like I said, I done had MTA niggas. I got an army nigga
Friend,
right
hold
now.
on. Let's continue
But-
the conversation.
What that
But-
mean?
Got a
but
wife
just
and a
'cause-
baby,
but
and I'm on his life
Friend.
insurance.
But just
Friend.
Shit.
But
That
just-
nigga fight for our country.
Friend.
She said, I got an army dude now. He got a wife and a baby, and he put me on his life insurance. See, they'll go out, and this is what I try to tell y'all. Women want the top 10 and 20% of men. They'll go out and share a top tier guy. But if you ain't on that top tier, then they'll try to talk to you about monogamy while they went out and was a side girl to another man. And they want you to pay full price for it. Let's continue.
To call him right now, nigga. He's
What that
fighting.
mean about
I be like, Fred, you blowing him up to his wife, so I'm gonna need you to hold it down, Fred.
Tell me.
But why does that make him a good man?
I say that make him a good man. I'm giving
Does he
more
fight for
examples.
America?
Why
All right.
Say shit.
Right, but you
Wait.
choosing
I'm
the
giving
wrong.
more examples.
No, it ain't that. It ain't that the man ain't nothing. It's the man that you choose that ain't nothing. That's a personal choice. You don't know how to vet man properly, and you don't choose men that actually want you. You choose men who use you. You're a doormat. That's what it come down to, with a whole bunch of debris on it. But let's continue.
Don't do that.
Hold it
But
down.
you choosing the wrong niggas.
It's only 6 more minutes.
You choosing the
I
wrong
didn't choose
niggas.
him.
Wait.
He chose me.
And you,
Alright.
And you,
He
Friend,
and you accepted it.
He
And you
gets
accepted
money.
it.
this sound like a
That's cap. You chose. Women are the gatekeepers to any sexual encounters. If you don't let him in, then he can't get in. Let's continue.
And
accountability.
he gives me money.
You
Friend,
you
hold it
accepted
down,
it.
G.
That's another
We ain't
topic
say
for
this
another
part was
show.
accountability.
You accepted it.
He was venting in that part,
What are we
friend.
talking about right
I-
Don't
now?
do that.
I'm saying
He pays
this
my
is
bills.
either a nigga they want to
You
build up
tolerated-
or a
you
nigga
tolerated
that's
the
already
bullshit.
secure.
First of
Like,
all,
does
hold
that
it
make-
down,
bullshit because he was
POP.
paying the bills.
Hold
No,
on.
he just got me.
Does it make him
He just
toxic?
got it, baby.
Does that make him not toxic because he paying the bills?
He's
Okay.
extremely toxic.
We didn't say nothing
right.
about. All right.
But that's why I
It's-
said.
it's
Let's
like you gotta
focus.
Y'all said that the
Let's
only
focus,
toxic
friend.
niggas that I get is scammers.
They
and
didn't.
drug
No.
Somebody, Eli said that. He said
You
I'm
said
only
that?
going for scammers
Okay.
and drug this. So when I tried to say that, I have
Nigga
other
said, yeah.
niggas that's toxic and
My
fucked
friend.
up.
First of all,
That's
wait.
Not only
Friend.
I won't even say his name because if I say his name, the army gonna discharge him. But what I'm saying is, I have other niggas.
Friend.
That's not only scammers and drug dealers. That is toxic as a motherfucker.
The fact that you finding niggas in the army defending the country that's toxic is
Yeah,
crazy. Like,
Heard what she said? I have other dudes I chose that is toxic as a motherfucker. That's what she said. So you go out, date the bad guy, right? And then you so used to those toxic traits that you go out and find another guy that got a career with the same toxic traits. So you picking a Pookie and Ray Ray with a career that is involved to a Tyrone. This is ridiculous, man. But let's continue.
what's the common denominator? You gotta look at yourself at the
Hold
end
it
of the
down.
day.
Yeah.
Bro. You gotta look at
Facts.
yourself at the end of the
But
day.
the point is,
You gotta hold
is-
yourself accountable.
That's why we having this convo.
Good girl.
No
turn
matter
back.
who you choose and what
Good girl, turn
genre
back.
and what
At the
occupation,
end of
you're
the-
choosing the toxic niggas out of all of them?
But now, no. But this is not about me.
Facts.
This is
That's what I'm saying. My TikTok is not about me.
I'm not talking about the
niggas
TikTok.
that
I'm not
fucking
talking about the
with-
TikTok.
No.
Friend.
The niggas that I'm fucking
Friend.
with, they have their reasons. If you go down a couple of more videos,
Uh-huh.
y'all will see. Every nigga that I'm fucking with got his motherfucking reasons.
Ace.
The army nigga got
How
his
you be like
reasons.
Ace?
Reason
Every
for
other
what?
nigga got
Reason
his
for what?
reasons.
Reason for what?
So,
Say
for what he do.
Why are you choosing them?
Do.
Why are you choosing
Because
them?
he has a reason.
You shouldn't be choosing niggas with a reason.
Why are you accepting it?
Why?
Why?
Why are you
Wait,
accepting
hold
it?
on.
Because
Hold
because
on.
I don't want to be in a
because-
it's deeper than being
Wait,
married. Wait, hold on.
Time out. You
But
asked me
this
why.
is the
You asked
journey
me
to
why.
healing.
You asked me why. You
Wait.
asked me why.
I
You
am
asked me
not
why.
trying to be
You
But
asked
I'ma
me
talk
why.
to
I
y'all.
don't want to be in. I just got a.
Cause on the hill, cause on the
Move
real,
on, move on.
I don't want to be married.
On
I
the
don't
real?
want to be in a relationship.
On the
So
real?
if a man is gonna pay my bills, if he's gonna do what I want him to
Wrong,
do, then so
wrong,
be it. I don't want you to be
wrong.
my
I said
boyfriend.
they look
But
for
you
two
shouldn't be
type of
mad.
I'm
men.
looking for a
You shouldn't be
husband
mad
right
who
now.
the
can't
fuck
say
he
that.
See how much more louder she get when she say, I don't want you to be my boyfriend. I'm not looking for a husband. That's a cope mechanism to feel better about not being able to attract and retain the man that you really want. You would like to be married. She would like to be in a relationship, but she don't have the sexual market value or the qualities that she need to have to be able to retain the kind of man that she want to be with. So instead, she'll just say, I don't want to be with him and I'll just mess around with him, because that's to feel better about not being able to retain him again. But let's continue.
dealing with then? Like, you shouldn't be
can't
mad
say
who we married
they
to then.
because I love how.
Did I ever say I
So
was?
how is he toxic then?
I'm on his fucking life insurance.
So
Why
how
am
is he
I mad who he's
toxic?
married to?
So how is he toxic then?
He's toxic because he's
You
married.
don't want a relationship. You don't
No,
want a boyfriend. You
he's
just want somebody to pay
toxic.
your bills. So how is he
What?
toxic?
He's toxic to his wife. He's
Nah.
not toxic to me. He does what the fuck I tell him. If I text him right now and tell him give me $200, he's gonna do it. He's toxic to his wife.
But you don't think you're selling
Because I
yourself
say a
short? in
nigga
that
is toxic don't mean he's toxic to me. That's your problems. I'm not saying it personally. He's not toxic to me. Clearly he's toxic to his fucking wife.
Can
he
he
has
still
a
dealing
wife
with him?
and a kid at home, and he gives me everything.
So technically, she a sugar baby for real. And so many, you're a sugar baby. That's a part of his life insurance policy. Fantastic. Continue.
That's toxic.
My friend is getting what she needs.
Can he send that
What the
$200?
fuck? And he has a wife
Yo, this
and
is
a
making
kid
sense
at
to you?
home.
This is
That's
making sense?
toxic.
Can
He
he-
gives me what I want.
'Cause
Why would I
wait,
feel like that's
Shay.
toxic to me, Eli?
Can he send
Then why are you complaining?
Can he send that
about it?
$200?
Why are you messing with this
Shay,
nigga?
wait.
Not toxic.
Wait, hold on.
How is that not toxic,
I'm
sweetheart?
not complaining about him. You said
No.
You say you check all types of toxic niggas. Then you bring up the nigga.
You said the only toxic niggas I fuck with is scammers and drug dealers.
He made a mistake,
I
but
gave you
clearly.
hold on. Ace.
You're right.
I gave you another example of toxic niggas that I fuck with. Is he toxic to me? No. He does what the fuck I want him to do. He's not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kid? Absolutely, because he's not being
Why are you
100%
dealing with a nigga like
Why
that,
the
son?
fuck do I care what he do with his wife, Eli?
Shay.
It's not my business.
Shay. It's
The fuck is you talking about?
How is that not your
That's not my
business,
Shay,
bro?
Shay.
That's not my business.
Bro, that sounds like
Excuse me.
no, you're not taking
Shay.
accountability.
That's not my business.
So
If he wasn't cheating on his wife, why is that my business?
So what you-
Niggas
Listen.
done cheated on me, and bitches
So-
didn't feel like that was their business.
Man.
Why do I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
man.
Oh, hell no.
Why, Eli?
so-
Why, Eli?
So what you be?
Hold on. Why, Eli?
That sounds-
Why should I care if this man want to cheat on his wife? Hold on.
Because if he's cheating on his wife and you're the person that he's
Right.
cheating on, you're contributing to the,
He's cheating
the
with
house wreck.
multiple bitches.
And you one of them.
So I gotta be one of them. That don't make it better. Come
You be more
on.
than a
Right. I gotta be one of them. Absolutely ridiculous. And then you yell and scream about it because you know that you're not happy. You're not happy. It's a coping mechanism. Like I said, y'all. Excuse me. Coping mechanism. But let's continue.
nigga
Well,
for his
let me.
toxic
I don't
behavior,
know
bro.
if he's cheating with multiple, but I would assume if he's cheating with me that he's cheating with. That's my assumption.
So-
I don't actually
So
know
that-
if he. I'm gonna be honest. I don't actually know if he
So
is.
can I ask you a
but
question?
my assumption is if nigga,
That
you gonna
is-
do it with me, you gonna do it with other bitches.
Hold on.
Can I ask
Let's
you a
bring it
question?
back.
Can
So
only
I
be
don't
toxic
know
if
that
women
for
allow
sure.
this shit,
So I
bro.
can't-
Like,
Go
that's,
ahead.
Can I ask
I
you a
don't
question?
care. He's
So-
not my husband.
So when
Hold
you pick a man, he's been toxic, right?
Pick.
And-
The last man I picked was my fiance.
Okay, and he was toxic, right? And he was toxic, right?
He was.
I don't want to see.
Why is he
Translation, he was.
not
What
your
is-
why is
what
he not
is-
your husband?
What
why
is your?
why is he not your husband?
Because what I wanted, he couldn't give.
I told you about
Which is what?
I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Y'all just saw
All right.
Hobbs. Y'all just saw
All right,
Hobbs.
all right. So you picked the
But I'm
the last man you
toxic.
picked.
How you
The-
like talk to me first?
The last man you picked was your fiance, but y'all didn't get
I
married.
actually picked.
And then this man right now that you're dealing with, you picked
Multiple.
him. You picked him.
Who?
Oh, these men that you're dealing with are
Why are we?
Must-
This is not a.
they toxic? Are they?
She said he couldn't give me what I wanted. Translation, his money wasn't up like that to give me the lifestyle that I really wanted to live. So instead of that, I left him, and I would rather be a side girl to a guy who can really provide for me and got the resources to give me what I want. Let's continue.
I really want to talk about
Because
this.
no, we don't. We gotta get up out of here. We gotta
Wait,
get
wait,
up
wait,
out of here.
wait.
This last point. This
Ace, I'm
last man.
finished.
This
No.
last man.
We not doing that.
you said was toxic.
We not doing that.
We
What-
healing.
what you
Not
mean?
healed. Wait, hold on.
I'm ready to go.
That's ask me a question.
Toxic plus toxic equals toxic.
But as long as you give me what the fuck.
Friend, you
As
can't
long as you
make
give
that
me
As
what the
long
fuck
as you give
want,
me what I want,
you could be toxic.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
No.
Blame your
Toxic
mammy.
men only
We
exist
all
because
healing.
women allow this shit, bro.
She
Like,
lit.
but anyway,
We all
man,
healing.
We all
Blame
lit.
your mammy.
shit got spicy out here.
And to the guys watching, man, I want y'all to gauge this behavior because this is clearly a woman, like I said already, that's been put through the ringer. got a whole bunch of soul ties, semen demons, high body count, right? And so used to toxicity, you know, that she goes out and find it in other guys, different kind of men. Pay very close attention to that right there, because you guys need to understand, they would rather, to any guys out there that's making average money, like I told you, man, overseas is an option, but say you want to stay in the States, you want to be here, listen, if you make average money, this is why you got to level up. Financially, physically, mentally, socially, you have to level up, man, because you see what happened. She left her fiance to go be a side girl to a dude who got a wife already. This is how much status and power means to them. I just, I want to make that clear for guys, man. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with a woman, you be able to gauge these kind of behaviors. This one's going to be a firm indicator on her past. Don't deal with a woman who gave her all away to the wrong guy already, because you'll never be able to get her best. Well, listen, y'all, man. That's all I got to say about that. Look, like, comment, subscribe. So you're rocking with your boy. Subscribe to the channel, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Look, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage. Flexing on them haters like Drake. This is real rap, no